Okay, greetings everyone. Welcome to Gerard, Black in the Philippines with the truth. I'm going to welcome you to my channel, all my peaches, triggers, lovers, haters, commenters, scallywags, each and every one of you. I want to welcome you to my channel. And I want to also let you know that I am soul brother number one here in the Philippines. Well, today I have a special guest in the house. Her name is Laka. And Laka is going to tell you about, say hello, Laka.
Hi.
Okay. Okay, Laka, tell us about yourself. You
Um,
gotta talk louder now.
well, my name is Laika. I am 16 years old, and I was born and raised here in the Philippines. And what else? I'm currently a grade 11 STEM student,
Okay.
and I am planning to take on a nursing program when I graduate and when I reach college.
A nursing program?
Yeah.
Is that what you want to do in life? You want to be a nurse?
Well, no, but my aunt wants me to take nursing so that I can move to America since her family is there and there's just a lot more opportunities
Yes, you're
there.
absolutely right. As far as
Yeah.
in the medical field, I always tell young people that if you don't know what to do, go in the medical field
Yeah.
because there's a lot of
There's a lot of
opportunity.
options and
And
opportunities.
Laka, us old guys are going to get old and going to need help. You're going to need help. It's a beautiful smile. So, Laka, tell us what you do during the day.
Well, I mostly study because I go to like a science school and there's like a lot of activities and tasks and like quizzes that I have to accomplish, and I just spend my time studying or helping my dad out in
Okay.
my house in our chores at
Okay.
home. So yeah, that's what I mostly do.
Okay. Do you have a hobby? You have something that you like doing?
I
Are you into sports or
like
anything? You don't do nothing
no.
physical? No.
No.
You're lazy like
Yeah,
a
I'm a boring teenager. I don't like going outside. I'm just inside
Okay.
the house.
Okay. So you spend a lot of time on the cell phone,
Yeah.
watching TikTok. Well, so what do you like to watch on TikTok? What are some of the
No,
things?
I don't really spend my time on TikTok. I watch YouTube like right
Wait,
now.
wait. Let me guess. K movies.
Yeah, but right now since the election campaign is going on,
Wow.
I'm kind of researching.
Wow,
Yeah.
that is very admirable. She's following the campaign
Yeah.
because election is in May, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so
But I still can't vote, so I'm
yeah.
trying to convince my dad to vote some people that I want to win, but
Well, okay, well, let's have it. Who do you want to win?
well, for senators, I have Bam Aquino, it's
Okay, okay,
Kiko, and like Heidi Mendoza. It's just
okay,
my top three right now.
okay. So why those politicians? What is it you like about them, or what have you seen them done as far as helping out in the community?
Wow, it's just that they're the most, I think, suitable for the job since most of the people who are running for the senatorial candidate are just artists, or like artists like actors and actresses, and they know nothing about the country or how it works.
You know, it's funny. The last election, I think it was. My wife and I. There was one uh, uh, actor who was running. I don't know what he was running for, but
Uh-huh.
he was very popular. He was very famous.
Mhm.
And so my wife and I, we followed him because I was trying to get an interview with him.
Mhm.
But it's funny how you should mention that a lot of them are actors and they know nothing about it.
They know
It's just on their
nothing.
popularity.
Yeah, it's like they're gonna run for senatorial because they're retiring from acting, and they just take it because they don't have any
Okay.
career jobs to take opportunities from
Okay.
anymore.
Well, do you have any interest in becoming political
Oh
or no,
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 I
okay.
would never.
Okay. Never.
No.
Well, yeah, it's a pretty. I heard that Pacquiao was running
Oh,
again.
that too.
Is he running again?
Yeah, he's running for senatorial. Last
Again?
time he ran for like a
He
president.
ran for president. Yeah.
He's like third after Lenny.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. 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 Yeah.
Yeah, and
Wow.
no, I just think he knows nothing.
Just popularity type of thing
Yeah.
like that. Okay. Okay. So what are some of the things you watching and you're monitoring?
I also watch debates and
Okay.
stuff like that,
Hmm.
but that's just mostly it. I spend my time
Okay.
with it.
Do you watch anything about? the state of affairs in other countries, like in the U.S. or in Australia?
Not really. I'm more focused on like in my country, in the Philippines, since yeah.
Okay, so how do you feel about China and the seas? Them wanting to land grab more of the China Sea.
I think
Or,
China's being so territorial.
hmm
Like most of the time, they just want everything to be in their territory, and I think it's just getting dumb at this point.
Okay.
It's not logical anymore. But at the same time, if we were to have like no, if like Philippines or China like wants to have like a war with the Philippines, I think we would just defeat us, and that would be just like a big problem
Yeah,
for
it
us
would be. Yeah,
Filipinos.
yeah,
Because compared to China, they're like a big country
yeah.
with
They are. They are.
they're like
They're a nuclear country.
yeah, and Philippines is
Yeah,
just like a tiny dot
yeah, yeah, yeah,
in this world. So
yeah,
it's just really. So I think a lot of Filipinos are just going to bow down to China if it happens
yeah.
because
They might do it because they feel they have no
no
other choice,
power. No.
no other choice. I mean, they hope for the U.S. and whatever, but I don't want to ask you a question that's going to put you in a spot or in a box.
Uh huh.
But I'm going to ask you this question that might put you in a spot and in a box. What kind of job do you think Boom Boom Marcus is doing here? Marcos is doing here. Look at that face. What do you?
Not it's not a good job. I think he proposed a lot of things when he was still running for presidency, but I see nothing have that he's done for our country right now. There's still poverty and a lot of issues going around, so it's just bad.
Here's another question. I'm gonna put in a box. Who do you think was a better president, Duterte or?
Duterte. Like I think people who love human rights, who vote for human rights, would not like him.
Yeah.
But for me personally, he was the president who's done his job best. Like he like the war on drugs thing was like a good campaign or a good thing for him to do. A lot of people felt safe. Me
Right. Yeah.
personally, I
Yeah.
felt safe in his ear and stuff like that.
I agree because because of his policy, a lot of the openness of drugs was no more. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? Grandparents and parents were allowed to let the kids go outside and run around because they didn't have to worry about drug addicts and all this stuff around because Duterte was heavy-handed. I once saw an interview with Duterte, and he was answering questions. And this one reporter from the U.S. asked him, says, well, what about the human rights violations in your country? And he says, uh, you come to my country and ask me about human rights. In your country, you have policemen shooting unarmed black men in the back.
Oh
You know what
yeah.
I'm saying? I said, before you come to my country and talk about human rights, you should worry about the human rights violation in your own country,
Yeah.
which was very good. Very good. Yeah.
He was a smart president.
Yeah. Yeah.
He was just like
Yeah. 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 He did so, what do you think about his daughter, Sarah?
oh, I don't know much about Sarah, but I used to think that he's gonna follow his father's footsteps.
She's going to follow.
Oh, I'm sorry.
It's
She's
okay.
gonna follow his
That's what
father's.
I'm here for, to help you.
She's gonna follow his father's footsteps, but
um,
I don't have a lot of info about the impeachment and stuff like that because I think it's just very messy
yeah.
right now.
You know what I like about her? She's tough.
Yeah, she
Sarah's
is.
tough. I saw an interview, do an interview with the reporter, and he was asking questions, and she started hitting them, pow, pow. I said, wow, go, Sarah.
To attack the sheriff.
Kontrolado man unta ma'am niya na may order ang sheriff nga i-continue.
Asa ang sheriff? Pakita ang sheriff.
Proteksyon na lang namong.
Dali, sir.
A lot of people commented that she's kind of aggressive.
Yeah, well, yeah.
And I think
Uh,
I don't really know. I have no
okay,
comment
okay.
about her.
All right, so let's move on from politics. This is a very informed young 16-year-old. Let me tell you. So, how do you feel about the education here in the Philippines?
Well, education here in the Philippines at some places is like good, but in like places where it's like mountainous places, it's not really. I think the education there is not good. Yeah, it's not something that we can we can really be proud of.
Okay.
Is that right? I think
Yeah,
it's.
well, someone pointed out to me, I think yesterday,
Mhm.
said that the average IQ of a Filipino is like 95. It's very low.
Really?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. And I
I'm
was
sorry.
like,
Is
what?
that low? Oh
It's
my.
that low, yeah. Yeah, and he said he Googled it and it was correct. But then, it might stand to reason because, like you said, there's a lot of mountains, people living in the mountains and what
Mhm.
have you. But then also, over this past generation, I think the internet has had a lot to do with teaching people,
Mhm.
increasing their IQ, not deliberately, but just by happenstance, because they're learning English, they're able to speak better English, and just become more and more well informed, But a lot of people who I know, the highest grade they go up to is like 9.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, there are a lot of like controversial stuff going around that they say that even like people in my grade are struggling with like basic math skills and like forming sentences. It's like some of us are, well, not in my school, since the school I'm in, the people that are very very smart, but at some places that's what the topic is. It's like,
Do you ever think about doing call center work?
no, it's
She speaks. Whenever I see a Filipina or Filipino talking good English, I always ask, "Do you work at call center?" No, you wouldn't want to do call center work.
no, I think it's tiring and it's like it's a cycle and a cycle, and then you're gonna get like bored of that cycle.
Okay, okay,
You're gonna feel like you're stranded and that.
yeah, okay,
But
okay. So let's talk about your not so love life because she's only 16 years old. But do you plan on getting married or do you think about that? Now, the reason I just say that, you don't strike me as someone who might be in desperate need to marry a foreigner, to
mhm
for the foreigner can help up with the family
mhm
and the family's happy,
yeah,
like that happens a lot here in the
that's
Philippines.
common.
It's common, yeah, it is, yeah.
There's like a common misconception that they say that when a Filipino gets like a foreigner husband, they say that nakaahon na sa kahirapan.
What's that?
It's like
Well, say it again.
nakaahon na sa kahirapan.
Okay,
It's
what does
like
it
a
mean?
Filipino mentality that when you marry someone outside of the country, you've raised yourself from poverty.
Okay.
Like you've got like a millionaire or something, that like you've got gold in your hands,
Yeah.
something like that.
You all think we're rich.
Yeah. But some Filipinos say that
but
it's
but but there's nothing wrong with that, in
mhm,
my opinion. If you are a family and you have a daughter or someone who's not looking at furthering her education, because a lot of it has to do with, like, see, you're on a track to
mm,
put yourself in a financial bracket or in a employment bracket that's going to work very well for you and your family. But there are a lot of people, a lot of girls who don't have that opportunity,
yeah.
and all they have is their looks or like this, and it might be able to get a foreigner, and that might be the best bet or the best
Yeah.
opportunity for them to help their families and themselves.
Mhm.
Now, me as a foreigner, I see there's nothing wrong. I mean, number one, a lot of foreigners come to the Philippines because you guys are so damn beautiful, and there's nothing wrong with helping the family. You know what I'm
Mm,
saying? Because we have, we would never be able to have a young girl like you see a lot of times with old foreigners with these young Filipino girls. You
mhm.
would never have that in their country, not just in the U.S. or in any country. And so, I think that it is not expected, but it's a given for you to want to help out the family
Yeah.
because you want to say, "Oh my God, thank you for creating such a beautiful creature." Yes. How much do you need? You know what I'm saying? Because like I say, it is something that doesn't happen, in their country. Now let's move on to something else that I often wondered about. Um, Skin tones.
Mhm. Yeah. What about
How
skins?
are your feelings about that? I mean, is there a discrimination, between light skinned Filipinas and dark skinned Filipinas? Do they tend to congregate according to color, or I know they tend to congregate according to class. Now,
Yeah.
what I mean by that is like there are Filipino girls who are, let's say, housekeepers.
Mhm.
Then all of them housekeepers hang out together.
Mhm.
Very seldom see a housekeeper move up to hanging out with,
Yeah.
yeah. Other. So tell me about it. How do you feel about that?
Well, most of the time, the light skinned ones are classified as like in the upper higher class, and then we middle skin, I mean tan skinned are like in the lower class because we are, uh,
Are you considered? What do you consider?
oh, lower class.
Why would you be considered lower class?
Well,
Oh my God! Look at that. Why?
well, my dad's a farmer and my mom's
Oh,
an
your dad's a farmer.
yeah,
From
a
where?
farmer,
Oh,
farmer.
farmer. Farmer. Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
but I don't really see a discrimination between like maybe a few like years ago, but like right now in this generation, I don't see anything that's
Right.
like discrimination against colors. Like most of the morena ones want to be like light skinned, and the light skinned want to be morena. It's something like that.
Well, there used to be do a lot of skin whitening. Do they still do a lot of skin whitening?
Yeah, but it's mostly just like like titas,
What,
like
what, what, what's
old
a dita?
like old people.
Oh, okay.
Like they want to lighten their skin tone, so they apply some rejuvenating set.
Right.
They do that.
Well, I know, like, if you watch the news or you watch a lot of shows, Filipino shows, you tend to see a lot of white skinned Filipinos.
Mhm.
And that's not to say it's just in the Philippines. Same thing like in Brazil. It's the
Yeah.
same place wherever you have the population to be dark skinned. The ones who tend to be more commercial are the
The lighter
lighter
skin.
skin. So it's not uncommon for that to happen. But and then oftentimes, they are when they are on TV, it's not a really high position as far as employment or something like this. It's kind of like you're the housekeeper or something like that. Yeah, but you are considered
But
medium.
I think I'm considered dark skinned.
You are considered dark skin.
I
Wow.
think I don't.
Well, when I first came to the Philippines, when I got off the plane,
Mhm.
and I started looking at Filipino girls, I said, "Oh my God, they all look the same. They all have long hair, white skin.
And they're all 5'2".
Yeah, oh my, yeah, and they all had this little pot belly. I said, "Wow." I said, "They all look the same," and I thought the pot belly was because how fertile they were.
Mhm.
Like they get pregnant very easy, very quickly.
Yeah.
But someone told me, no, Gerard, that's rice belly. I said, okay. Wow. So, well, wow. And then the first time I did see a dark skinned Filipino, I mean, dark like I am,
Mhm.
I was like in Oz. I said, oh my God, you are. She was 16 too. And I spoke to her parents just like yours, and was able to take pictures of her. But I was in awe of it because it was just so unusual to
Mhm.
see them. I didn't have any expectations about what a Filipino looked like. Now I was in Vegas. I saw a lot of Filipinas
Mhm.
because and Filipinos because they worked in the casinos and also in the medical field. Because I was a patient. Physical therapy and all that stuff, and I often saw them and what have you. But I was really I was really struck when I came here and I saw them.
Yeah.
But wow, it's something else. Okay, so Laka, is there anything else you want to share with us? Tell us about yourself or about the. Okay, let me. How is your life here?
Life
I
here?
mean, you say your father's a farmer. Is this his farm or?
No. His farm is all the way there. You have to like cross a small river before you get there.
Oh wow, you really in the mountain. You're a mountain girl. Huh?
I used to go there a lot, but now I'm just busy with school and stuff like that.
So what kind of farming does your father do? I mean, what does he
Mm,
grow? I mean, or
there's bananas, I think, right there. Bananas, and then some like root crops and stuff like
the
that.
what?
Root crops.
What's root crops?
Sweet potato,
Oh,
potatoes.
okay. Oh, crops that grow in the dirt.
Yeah, when you take them out. Yeah.
Okay, okay, that's good. That's good.
Life here is good,
Yeah.
I would say, but since we're more in the lower class, it's not always. It's like sometimes it's good, sometimes it's bad. It just depends on my father's income because it's not like stable. So yeah, that's just the main reason why my mom's not here. She's working, and
Where's your
in
mom
Manila.
working?
She's working in
She
Manila as
working
like
in
a maid. It's like a maid.
Okay, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Domestic work, we say.
Oh yeah,
The
domestic
domestic
work.
work. Okay, don't say maid.
Yeah, like
Okay.
there's different terms for that
Yeah,
now, so
yeah.
it will appear more
You
like
want to elevate it
offensive.
a little bit, like
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? My father's a maid.
yeah.
Domestic.
It's not as stable as others have it.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I think I'm like contented with what I have, but I would
Very
like to
good.
strive more
Okay.
for my future.
Well,
So,
good. Well, Laka, well, thank you very much for the interview. I really, really appreciate interviewing you. And I don't make promises, I make commitments. But because this is where I will give them 500. But again, Laka is in school. You can hear how she talks. I mean, and so I'm not going to give her 500. I'm going to give you 1,000, Laka.
thank you, thank
Okay, to
you.
help out you and your family. Okay.
Yeah,
Okay,
thank
so give me a
you.
like, give grandfather a kiss. Okay. All right. So, do you have a Facebook or something?
Yeah,
Okay, tell me your Facebook, Laka.
my Facebook is Laika for Twitter. Yeah,
It's
that
what?
Laika for Twitter.
Okay, spell it, Laka.
LYCAHFORTITO.
Okay. Okay. Okay, and you're watching Gerard Black in the Philippines with Truth. Don't forget dreams. Uh, dreams are just dreams are nothing more than plans awaiting action.
Mhm.
Never disrespect the elderly. Always pull someone up. And sometimes you're the only one to see your vision. And the best revenge in life is live good. Are we living good today, Laka?
Yeah.
And we hope you are too. And if you're lucky enough to have a woman like Ali Woodson, formerly singing the Temptation One song, treat her like a lady. And ladies, if you're lucky enough to have a good man like me, make him feel like a king and never say no. Okay, Laka, can we throw him a kiss? Okay, we'll talk to you later. Peace.
Hi guys, my name is Laika Fertito. Thank you very much for watching Gerard Black in the Philippines with the Truth. Don't forget to subscribe, like, comment, and share. Thank you for watching. Bye.